Stars in a special episode tonight, coming live from Darling Harbour here in Sydney. Perfect day and a great night here. We have some great talent that we've found upon the streets. Plastic EP, come on through.
Peter, how are you here in Sydney?
I tell you, we've done some travelling. We've been to New Zealand, we've been to Melbourne, Axon Street, Federation Square, and here we are in Sydney. Some great talent.
I've found some great talent, but I just want to tell you, one thing I love about Sydney, you've got the Harbour Bridge, you've got the Opera House, you've got the people, you've got crazy traffic.
It's the actual weather too. This is the middle of winter and it's 25 degrees here and I'm just wearing a shirt. It's fantastic. There's some great people, great entertainment. We're looking forward to tonight's show.
I just can't tell you how great it's going to be tonight, Peter.
Well, folks, it's time to find our very first contestant here in Sydney, right here on Street Stars. Here with Plastic EP, live on Street Stars on the street. You found our very first contestant for Sydney Darling Harbour. Tell me all about contestant number one.
Okay, contestant number one, he's called Nick Powers. The guy's sitting down having a coffee and I dragged him out of the coffee shop. That's right, isn't it, Nick?
That's correct, mate.
And I asked him, would you like to be on Street Stars? He said, I'd love to. And Nick would like to do a song, a Johnny Rivers song, and it's called Secret Agent Man. I'll just introduce you to Peter, Nick.
Nick, welcome to Street Stars.
Nice to meet you.
It's good to have you aboard. Now, I'll get you to look straight down the barrel of the camera. This is how live it is, straight from the street, straight in the camera here. Secret Agent Man, I haven't heard of it. Tell me a little bit about the song.
Mate, it's a great song, mate. You know, the women love the song. It's a real good 60s feel.
I get the feeling it's all about the women with you.
Well, that's the 60s, isn't it?
Well, there you go. Look, he couldn't be any more honest by saying that. Of course, it was the 60s. Everything was about love and
right.
flower power and everything. Now, we're going to cross live to Nick Powers. Great stage name, let me tell you that.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to hear him live here, right here on Street Stars.
There's a man who lives a life of danger. With everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. Well, with every move he makes, well, another chance he takes. The odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man. Well, they're giving you a number, taking away your name.
That was Nick Powers with Secret Agent Man. Now, until you started singing this song, I didn't realise what the song was. There used to be a series many years ago in the morning called Secret Agent Man. Is that correct?
Right, that's correct.
And who started that? How good's your memory?
Probably not that good.
No, I can't remember, but I was a young little kid, about 5, 6 years of age. We used to wake up and about 5 in the morning, it used to be Secret Agent Man. It's a great effort. I tell you what, if you win, you go through to our series, your final series. You're through to Melbourne at Major Nightclub. And guess what, guys? We have a big surprise. Not only are we bringing everyone back to Melbourne, but we have special surprises. Big light show there. It's sound, stage, people, packed house. And if you win, guess where you're off to?
Oh, well, no, where?
You're off to Hollywood.
Wow.
And that's the first prize here on Street Stars.
Great.
Plastic EP, come on through. He's always trying to find new contestants and he's very excited. Again, you're very excited. I don't know what you've been doing there. I just told him.
Technical fault.
What happened?
Wait a minute. That's better.
You can see now. What a great rendition of Secret Agent Man.
Tell you, that's a great song. That was a big hit.
He was. I was trying to say, who was the man who starred in that movie, Secret Agent Man?
I don't remember the movie, but I've got no idea on that one. You stumped me.
Well, I think I've stumped both of them, but a great effort here. We hope to see him in the final. And folks, if you'd like to vote for Nick Powers and see him through the finals, go to streetstars.com.au, vote for Act 1, and who knows, we'll see him back in Hollywood. EP, Plastic EP, you go and find me Act 2 right here on Street Stars. As we continue with Street Stars, Plastic EP, I'm really glad to be here in Sydney. As I said, the weather, but the people, everything's fantastic here. Have you found me some great talent?
I have, and I'm loving it here in Sydney. I've got to tell you, it's fantastic.
What's so fantastic about it?
I think it's just the people, the vibe, having everything around. I mean, it really is a great capital for people that live here. It's like an entertainment It's like Vegas to me here, entertainment capital.
There is so much happening here. I want you to go out and find contestant number 2 for me. Bring him down here because we need contestant number 2. Simple as that.
Peter, I've already found contestant number 2, and guess what? His name is Mr. H.
Mr. H, a great stage name. There's been some great stage names today. Nick Powers, Mr. H. What's he singing for us?
I'm going to bring him on now, and he's going to tell you. Come in,
No. Just before you bring him in, I need to go out to all our viewers out there in Street Stars land. This show has taken off with a big bang. We've had huge feedback. We've had emails, text messages. Your phone has been running hot, hasn't it?
My mother's been ringing me too.
Oh, it's been great. Look, and thank you to everyone out there with Street Stars. Bring in contestant number 2, Mr. H. As we continue on with Act 2, with me, Mr. H, and I need to ask you, what song are you singing tonight?
Yeah, Chris Isaac, Wicked Game, mate.
Wicked Game, Chris Isaac, very big song, and tell me your background. Have you been singing for a long time? I'll get you to look down the barrel of the camera right here, so
mate,
all our viewers can see you too.
Not as a full-time profession or anything like that, but you know, I think it all starts in the shower, really.
Like most of us, we have started in the shower. And Chris Isaac, what made you get into Chris Isaac?
Chris Isaac is a favourite song of my mum's, actually. So, you know, when Plastic Pete come up and said, you know, what song do you want to sing? That's the first
So
thing
your
that popped in my mind.
mother's had the influence.
Correct. Yes, I've got to thank her for that tonight.
Anything special that's happened over the last couple of years in your life that's... Well, we always ask our contestants, what has symbolised this particular song? And I asked in the last couple of years, apart from your mum, anything else?
Not really. I just think, obviously, his delivery, his sound is that unique, and his voice is to die for. So you got to admire the song.
Well, I tell you what, without any further ado, we're going to cross through to contestant number 2, Mr. H, and a big Chris Isaac song. Stage is yours, right here on Street Stars.
World was on fire and no one could save me but you. A strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. What a wicked game to play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, I never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you.
What a great performance by contestant number 2, Mr. H. You did yourself this time, Plastic EP. You found some great contestants, but Mr. H here is really one of the top ones here in Sydney.
I really enjoyed it. I've got to congratulate you on that. But I've got to ask you, why do you call yourself Mr. H? You could have called yourself Mr. G.
You're right. You are right. You are right.
And actually, why is it Mr. H?
Well, H is the first letter of my last name. So we'll just keep that quiet for everyone at home. But
okay, he's a silent achiever. He wants to be recognised with his first initial, which is Mr. H. We hope to see you in our final. Now, if you want to vote for Mr. H, go to streetstars.com.au, go to contestant number 2 and vote for Mr. H. Could see him back in Melbourne in our final, who knows?
And he could be off to Hollywood.
Absolutely. So, let's continue on. I want you to find me contestant number 3, Mr. H. You can take it easy now. You've done your performance. Get your friends to vote for you. Right here on Street Stars. As we walk through the streets here of Darling Harbour, again, I'm enjoying my stay here. So much talent again, so much talent. What about you? What have you found for me this time?
Well, as I said, I'm out on the street. I'm looking for talent, and the talent is really here. I mean, I can't believe Sydney is just providing this great talent. It's the same thing like Wellington. When we were there, we're finding all these great artists, Peter.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you something, folks. Back at home, we are close to the Sydney Opera House, and we found our very first opera singer.
That's fantastic, yep. I'll just find out what she's going to sing.
But it's possible that she's an opera singer, but she could be singing something totally different.
Well, that's why this show is full of surprises, Peter, because not only we don't actually know, so this will be a surprise.
Well, guys, nothing more. Let's continue on here, and as this Plastic EP will go and find contestant number 3 right here on Street Stars. With me, I have contestant number 3, Plastic EP. This is the opera singer we're talking about.
That's right.
They say seeing is believing, and I'm believing what I'm seeing here. You're going to sing opera?
Yes.
Now, you are with Opera Australia, is that correct?
Yes, I sing with Opera Australia.
And you've been, how long with Opera Australia?
On and off for about 10 years.
Well, she must be good if she can sing for 10 years with Opera Australia. What's your favourite song you've always been singing as a child?
It's different from what I'm singing now, but the thing I do love now is the one I'm going to sing for you, which is from Carmen, the Habanera.
Now, the Habanera.
Yeah,
I nearly call it the Cabanera here. No, the Habanera, is it?
Yes.
All right. And you have to tell me a little bit of the song. You have to tell me what
Yes.
it symbolises, because I think many people wouldn't understand it once you sing it.
You may know the tune, but it's the whole opera is about a gypsy. So it's about gypsies, and she falls in love with men, she uses them up. And
It's not about you, Plastic EP. She's talking about the actual song, so don't get too excited.
And it's her first song, and it's basically singing to a group of soldiers to tell them that she loves, you can have me, but you've got to catch me, and if you love me, I won't love you. But if you don't love me, I will love you.
Are you talking to me, or are you talking about the song? No, she certainly is talking about the song. Tell me, Plastic EP, it's going to be unusual, this song, isn't it?
Tanya Ferris is going to sing a song that I haven't even heard, so I just don't know what to say. I'm going to be blown away, I think.
You might know the tune. You probably will.
Okay.
Well, folks, there's only one thing left to do. Let's cross over to contestant number 3, Tanya Ferris, right here on Street Stars.
L'autre, c'était l'autre que j'ai préféré. Il n'a rien dit, mais il me plaît. L'amour, 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 l'amour est d'enfant de bohème. Il n'a jamais connu des lois. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Si je te regarde à toi, si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Mais si je t'aime, si je t'aime, regarde à toi.
Well, I'm very tempted here, folks, to start doing the old opera, but you are going to do it for me, aren't you?
I can try, but I can't reach that range. It's an embarrassment. There's a true professional singer. Oh, hang on.
It sounds like Curly from the Three Stooges, but look, that was a great effort. It was fantastic. All the audience, the background here, absolutely went wild for you. You know that? Good.
That's
now,
great.
You have to tell me, what's the English version of it? I know I was humming the tune, but what's the actual English equivalent to that song?
Well, l'amour, which is what she sings at the end, is love, about love. So the Habanera is just the song that she sings about love, just to woo the men. So
To woo the men.
yeah.
So it's all about love. So if you love our Tanya here, all you have to do is go to streetstars.com.au, go to contestant number 3, and who knows, we'll be singing now.
Oh, look, Tanya, what I think is you could be on your way to Hollywood. That was just a fantastic performance that floored everyone. Sincerely, I've just got to congratulate you.
Thank you.
Certainly was. So look, let's continue on here with Street Stars. Find me contestant number 4, because we're still warming up. I'm going to take Tanya away. You start looking for contestant number 4. Thanks very much, folks. Bye-bye. As we continue here with Street Stars, contestant number 4, you got the notepad. Why?
Well, I couldn't remember all the details, so I thought I'd write it down. We've
Well
got a
done.
New contestant, his name's Jerry. He's going to do a song, just let me have a look. He Knows My Name by Tommy Walker.
Well, seeing is believing right here on Street Stars. Bring him in. Let's go on with contestant number 4. With me, I have contestant number 4, Jerry. Welcome to Street Stars. Bit nervous?
Not really.
That's what we like to see on Street Stars. You're not nervous? What song are you singing for us?
He knows my name.
Who knows your name?
No, he knows my name.
He?
No, God.
I knew that. I knew that. God knows his name. That's what he was trying to say.
Yes.
That's a great song, actually. I've actually heard this one before. It's a great,
yeah?
It's a great gospel song.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and you know, folks, for those of you who haven't heard this song, it's actually sung best a cappella, which is what you're doing today.
okay.
So, we are going to welcome contestant number 4, Plastic EP, you want to give it a go with him?
No, I think I'll give this one a miss and I'll stick to my own songs. But Jerry, this is going to be a really great song because I just got the vibe, not being nervous, ready to go out there and do Street Stars. All the best.
No problem.
Have you been singing long, Jerry?
Yes.
How long have you been singing for?
About 15 years.
15 years. Well, we are ready to go on with contestant number 4 right here on Street Star.
I have a maker. He formed my heart before even time began. My life was in his hand. I have a Father. He calls me his own, and he'll never leave me, no matter where I go. He knows my name. Oh, he knows my every thought. No, no, no. He sees each tear that falls, and he hears me when I call, and he hears me when I call. Thank you.
What a great performance here by Jeremy. I told you that gospel song is best sung a cappella, and right I was, wasn't I, Plastic EP?
Fantastic. Beautiful performance.
Thank you very much.
I don't even know where to put the microphone. You were speaking, Jeremy was speaking. I was really excited with that song. The audience loved it out there. You must have been happy with the performance?
Yeah, my voice is not pretty good tonight, but that's not too bad.
Well, let the audience be the judge of that. If you'd like to vote and see Jeremy into our finals in Melbourne and then maybe off to Hollywood, go straight through to streetstars.com.au and vote for contestant number 4 right here on Street Stars. Back here with Street Stars for our last edition here with the last 2 contestants on Street Stars. You found a girl who sings Elvis.
I did, and her name's Priscilla. Get that?
Well, nothing better. Is it her real name is Priscilla?
I think so, and she's going to sing Heartbreak Hotel, another Elvis song.
My favourite song. Bring her in because I want to hear this girl straight away. There she is, coming through, Priscilla. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm Plastic EP, and this is Peter. I'll introduce you to Peter.
And she looks like a little Priscilla too. She's so cute and cuddly. And you're going to do Heartbreak Hotel.
I'm going to sing Heartbreak Hotel. Yes, that's right, Peter.
And how did you know my name?
Peter, you're on EPTV. Who knows Peter?
She's so good, and that's why we love it. We can't wait to see you on Street Stars. Have you performed anywhere before?
I have performed a few times. However, I think this will be the highlight of my performances.
Well, are you ready to shake the hips and sort of give us the Elvis pelvis? Not you, Plastic EP. I'm talking to Priscilla over here. He gets very excited sometimes, so we got to calm him down. You ready to go?
Yes, 100%.
So let's cross over here to contestant number 5, and it's Priscilla singing Heartbreak Hotel.
Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel, oh yeah. You make me so lonely, baby. I get so lonely, I get so lonely, I could die. And although it's always crowded, you still can find some room where broken-hearted lovers do cry away their gloom. Oh, baby, you make me so lonely. You make me so lonely, I could die. Well, the bell song's tears keep flowing, and the desk clerks are dressed in black. Well, they've been so long on Lonely Street, they don't ever wanna look back. Oh baby, you make me so lonely. Yes, you make me so lonely. You make me so lonely, I could die.
What a hot performance here by Priscilla. You had not only the moves, but you worked the camera. You worked with the camera before, haven't you?
I definitely have, guys. And you know what?
You're not modest either.
You know what? This was probably the best performance I've ever done. So you guys deserve it, Melbourne.
Well, it's not only Melbourne, it's Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth. We're going everywhere. She was moving her hips, her fingers. She was going back to the camera. This little girl, you're a pocket dynamite. We'd love to have her back in Melbourne, wouldn't we?
Peter, she's got more moves than you.
Well, I'm not supposed to be Elvis here. I'm on Street Stars. I'm not Elvis, but those moves were simply fantastic. I know your husband does a bit of Elvis too, doesn't he?
Yes, definitely. And his name's Nick the King Nicholas. So you guys just had Priscilla Nicholas perform for you live. And yeah, I'm just glad to be on the show.
Have you been paid to do this?
Of course.
No, she hasn't. She's very proud of her husband. And I know he's a great ETA, which is an Elvis tribute artist, her husband. But you've done a great job. Who knows? We could see Priscilla back in our finals, back in Melbourne. What do they have to do, Plastic EP?
Not only that, you could be on your way to Hollywood. I think I've got the word winner. You've got the word winner written all over you. I only say that
Right here. Right here.
Actually, it is. It's written there.
Now, if they want to see Priscilla in our finals, what do they do? Where do they go?
What they can do is they can vote for Priscilla and they can go to www.streetstars.com.au.
And vote for contestant number 5 right here on Street Stars. What a great episode of Street Stars right here in Sydney, Darling Harbour. It's been fantastic. The weather's been great. The people, the atmosphere. I'm definitely coming back to Sydney again.
All I can say is, Peter, it's one of the best shows we've ever filmed. And I want to thank the production crew, the camera person, everybody that's got to do with the show.
And how was that little Priscilla girl with all the moves and the camera?
I loved it.
Certainly knew how to work the camera. Folks, we are going to go off back to Melbourne, and then we're off to Brisbane, and then back to Melbourne. We're going to wrap up the series with our grand final in Melbourne, and we're sending someone off to Hollywood back in Melbourne. So join us again next week on Street Stars.
No, don't do it. No, okay. Let me do you should me off there. It was a setup, my luck. We just set it up.
I'm not putting that blooper on.